There's so much focus on going fast and getting the queen of the mountain or the Strava leaderboards. And I love that some people are into that, but it's not motivating to me. And then it just felt like, am I not a real cyclist? For anyone in a bigger body showing up to a group ride or a bikepacking trip or any sort of event where like your physicality feels like it's almost on display can be really, really hard. Am I going to be the biggest person here? Am I going to be the slowest? Am I going to hold the group back? And so I think the space that we kind of carve out, it lets people kind of let go of some of those fears.
I think joy in these moments where we're pushing ourselves, it makes it less scary for me. Like if I'm facing like a big ride in a rainstorm and I think it's going to be a sufferfest, I'm kind of like nervous about it. But if I think I'm going out tomorrow, it might be hot, it might be raining or buggy, but like I know the group is going to be centering joy on purpose, it's like, oh, well, we're going to get through it. It was in 2018 that Marley and I met each other via Instagram.
Instagram was like the thing to be on, especially in the cycling scene. And I saw a post come across my feed that she was riding her bike across Alaska and she didn't have a raincoat that fit her because the company that was sponsoring the trip didn't make her size.
And we just connected over that and then had the opportunity to meet up in person at a summit.
It was called the WTF Bike Explorers Summit.
I know you got a feeling now.
And so we said, let's do a presentation about size inclusion and what it's like to be a fat cyclist.
And I think like 50 people attended, which was really just us sharing like our challenges with finding equipment and clothing that worked for us, our challenges with the culture around cycling.
We talked about what it's like to be the last person on the group ride and being left behind. And we started talking about building community and here's what you can do to be better to your fat friends that ride bikes with you.
And people really responded to it, people in all body sizes. And I think we started to get kind of empowered by that feedback we were getting from people to write more and speak more.
And somewhere along the way in there, between giving these presentations and doing this work, Shimano heard about our story. And so I remember we got an email from Shimano that was like, we love what you're doing. We'd love to tell your story in a film.
All Bodies on Bikes was a story that it just hadn't been told, I think. And Shimano feels a responsibility to foster cycling and cyclists.
When the film came out, the response was overwhelming. People were like, this is incredible. When are you going to come to my town and lead a ride? Can you come give a talk? Can you be on this podcast? Can you do this? Can you do that? And it was like, we've really tapped into something here.
People kept quickly connecting our message as like a safe space for them to join the cycling community.
People were asking us like, how do I bring this to my town? And so in April of 2023, we had a retreat in Bentonville where we indoctrinated them into the All Bodies on Bikes way. We talked about, what is size inclusion? Why does it matter? Is it about riding a bike? Like, yes, but it's also about like broader inclusion in society. And then taught them how to lead a bike ride. And then our chapters were off and running.
I remember when I first was hearing about all bodies on bikes, I was seeing some social media stuff, and I just remember seeing the word like joy, joyful movement, all that kind of stuff. And that phrase and those words really resonated with me.
I was always sort of looking for someone, some kind of guidance resource, someone that looked like me to kind of help me figure things out. Couldn't find that. Did eventually come across All Bodies on Bikes and decided I wanted to get more involved to be the person I needed.
I don't know, I was so nervous, especially with my family and friends, to say publicly that I'm fat. Obviously, they knew already. Surprise! Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of weight to it, but then it goes away really quickly, and then it's just like, it's out there, and it opens up all these conversations. And clearly, I think for me, it was a learning moment. When you just live as your actual self, it's incredible what happens.
Some of the most important things of an All Bodies on Bikes ride is everybody is welcome, everyone rides together, nobody's left behind. And those are kind of those really key tenets.
The word inclusive can be kind of vague. What does that mean? You're an inclusive ride. Well, we want to make sure that everybody who shows up to that ride doesn't just feel like they're allowed to be there, but that they're welcomed and wanted.
They feel safe no matter, their gender expression, no matter their body shape.
If we're posting a ride that's a 20-mile gravel ride, we say, if you haven't ridden 20 miles before, come early, let's talk about it. If you're not sure about the equipment, come early, let's talk about it. If you're just scared, come early and let's talk about that too.
Just because, we're in larger bodies doesn't mean we're not super avid cyclists. We're big bike nerds. We're out there riding all the time. We want to compete. We want to race. We want to try new things. Your assumption is I don't ride. I'm brand new. I kind of don't know what I'm doing, which is just not the case.
Yeah, I can ride 50 miles, but the event cutoff is just too short. There's never been an event I can actually ride 50 miles at because they're sweeping me off the course.
All fat cyclists are beginners or only want to do easy rides on comfort or upright bikes. We've developed this program that is going to be like a training program for bike industry folks, retailers, group leaders on really how to actually create an inclusive environment. Does anybody have any guesses of what by putting on this training, I'm hoping that retailers see the value in getting everybody on a bike and then also putting away any preconceived notions that they might have when they see a certain type of body walk through those doors.
The 5-borough tour in New York City for a couple years, and I love it because it really embodies the spirit of All Bodies on Bikes. You get to go your own pace, you get to take breaks whenever you want to, nobody gets left behind, and it really just embraces the joy of riding a bicycle.
One thing I want folks to take away is to know that if you're riding a bike, you're a cyclist. If you're wanting to ride your bike and compete, you're an athlete. And it's okay if your body doesn't look like what you're seeing in all the ads, what you're seeing on the YouTube. If you're finding joy in it, go out there and do it.
You deserve joyful movement. You deserve to move in a way that makes your body and your brain and your soul and every bit of you and your heart feel really, really good.
Joy is a form of resistance, and I hope that we could help people see how powerful joy can be.
I do hope that the need for us to work so much on industry and cultural shift falls to the wayside. And what we can focus on instead is just providing that joyful space. And eventually, maybe that is gone and we're just having a ton of fun.
That sounds great.
Life is good, yeah.